Okay, now the presentation is working. So good afternoon. My name is Lo Tony, and I'm the CEO of LearnStreet, and we provide access to programming careers. So some facts you've heard just recently, but there are 16 million high school students in the United States, and about 19% or 3 million of those do something around computer science in the classroom. Broad spectrum, anything from learning how to turn a computer on and using Microsoft Office, all the way through doing an AP computer science class. So that's the pipeline, but the challenge is there's only 20,000 programmers that exit college with a computer science degree. And there are 160,000 programming jobs that are created every year, either through new job creation or attrition. So what happened there? We've got a huge drop-off in that funnel to be able to get people the skills they need to get these jobs. LearnStreet is solving that problem. Let me tell you a little bit about the team. We've got a great team that's strong and unique in terms of the DNA. So starting with Vinod Khosla, founding CEO of Sun Microsystems, venture capitalist with his own firm, Khosla Ventures. Vinod came up with this idea and worked with Gunjan Sinha, who's also on our board, to be able to put together LearnStreet. He wanted to be able to give people the skills they need for the jobs that are created due to the fact that so much of our world is being changed by software. So we took an investment from Khosla Ventures. I was brought in as CEO. I connect with this very viscerally because when I was in high school, took computer science classes. When I went to college, took them as well. And I didn't see much change between those 2 points. Went on to grad school, taught myself HTML, did some web pages. Wanted to do things dynamically, so I taught myself this language Perl, which was the way, I'm old, so that was the way to be able to do things dynamically, and I still didn't see a lot change. And I was most recently was with Zynga, and I managed a team of 100 people. I managed the poker business and the casino business. I had 40 devs, and it was amazing to me that the dev process for training really hadn't changed that much. So let me tell you a little bit of a story based on the personas that represent the 3 segments we're going after: students, instructors, and professionals. Let's start with students. We've changed the names to protect these folks, but the student persona is Blake. Blake is in the Midwest attending college. He wanted to get a job in a technology firm. And Blake wanted to distinguish himself, so he used LearnStreet to be able to teach himself JavaScript, which he knew was something that he was going to have to learn in the first week of his internship if he already didn't know it. Because he knew JavaScript through LearnStreet, he was able to get his job. Jeff is a CS teacher in Virginia. He teaches high school and community college computer science. He teaches Python. Jeff was frustrated because Jeff didn't have enough time to be able to go out and find practice exams and exercises and projects to teach the concepts he wanted his kids to learn. So he came to LearnStreet and uses the projects that are available on LearnStreet for his class. Finally, we have Neha. Neha is a professional. She works. She is a C and C++ developer. She wanted to reinvent herself. So she came to LearnStreet and she took a Ruby class. And now she's reinvented herself and she has a new job. So the market gap that we're addressing is really that gap where the instructors are providing content to teach concepts to the students, but the gap is, how does that translate into the skills that are necessary for the real world? So we have a winning strategy. So we're combining content with assistance and our platform. On the content side, what we're doing is providing course content, but some great ways to be able to leverage that course content to reinforce concepts through projects in our area Code Garage, which is patent pending. We also have assistance, so one-to-one assistance along with a community that's very vibrant and offers peer-to-peer help. And we've got a scalable, robust platform that is able to address the needs by providing some adaptive measures to be able to help students when we can tell that they're struggling. Screenshot from our offering. I mentioned the projects that we have. This is one of our calculator projects. What's really great about these projects is that they allow students to be able to see what happens when you actually have all the code necessary to actually create something that works. So in the case of a calculator, all they're required to do is to go put in a few methods, but they're able to see all the other code that was put in to be able to make this work. This is a glimpse into where we're going with the 2.0 version of LearnStreet. We're going to provide more customization for the courses. We're also going to have a skills section that provides a profile so people can see where their skills sit on a spectrum, and then also be able to provide one-to-one assistance. Now, our business model is very predictable, it's very scalable. We're excited about it because coming to this industry, I recognized a lot of things that were familiar to me from my world. And we're going to look at premium services for our students, our learners, in the form of certificates and one-to-one assistance. We want to keep the cost very low for instructors, but we also see a natural transition to the business side. A lot of the content that we have can be repurposed. We've had a lot of conversations with over 100 people from the market, and on the business side, what they consistently tell us is, we want to be able to train people that come in, particularly the college grads, so our content can do double duty. And finally, our call to action, prepare people for a career in programming. Teachers can increase their efficiency by using the LearnStreet platform. We make it very easy for them to focus on providing the ability to reinforce the concepts that they're teaching as opposed to having to go out and find the content. Students are able to add to their skill set and add real-world skills, the types of skills that they'll actually be using from day one on the job. And then finally, on the business side, a natural extension into the business market to be able to help professionals reinvent themselves or come up to speed with the skills that they'll need to hit the ground running in their new career. So again, Lawrence, or Low Tony, my nickname. We're based in Palo Alto, California, and I would love to be able to talk with folks in this room either for partnerships or with potential investors as we go into our next round. We're looking for someone to partner with Vinod. Thank you.